Hello there, your health expert is back once again for another important, crucial video that may change your life forever. Did you know that 80% of the people living in the United Kingdom and in America every year die with heart disease? And this is because sugar, sugar, white sugar has come into existence. White sugar is such a deadly disease that has been killing many people for many years and decades and even centuries for that reason. Now, every food item, nearly just about, you see on the aisle in the shops that we go to, you'll see that the sugar content will be a lot. Now, sugar is a silent hidden killer. We all know this. We may have read books about it. We may have seen videos on it. But there's something crucial to this than that. It's something more serious and hidden. The thing is, sugar, when eaten in a country which is hot, so now us living in the United Kingdom, having too much sugar and not sweating and not exercising. When I say exercise, I mean moving your body to the extent that you sweat. You hardly have that, right? So now I have a technique. Technique is, as soon as you've had something sugary, 10 minutes later, you should go and walk for 15 minutes. And you may have noticed that my past previous videos are also going on and on about walking and how good it is for your health. And the reason is that once we have sugar in the countries that are not hot, especially I'm talking about, because when you're in a hot country, the story is totally different because when you eat sugary stuff, you sweat. And when you sweat, you're losing sugar from the body. Now, when it comes to countries like United Kingdom, America, where it's not that hot, for these people, my recommendation is very simple and easy. Once you've had something sugary, walk for 15 minutes. 10 minutes after a sugary meal. Could be anything. Could be ice cream. Could be rice because rice makes sugar. Bread makes sugar in the body. And obviously, depending on the quantity. So let's say you've had 2 scoops of ice cream, vanilla ice cream, let's say. Now, for you to burn that, you need to walk 30 minutes. And do not be deceived by the calories. Because many people say, oh, you've had so many calories now, 2 scoops of ice cream has like 1,000 calories, let's say. And how are you going to burn that in half an hour of walking? Well, to be fair with you, if you walk, depending on the speed of your walking, if you walk fast, a little faster, not too fast, a medium neutral speed, and you will see that your because sugar makes you tired, generally speaking. When you have sugar, you feel, especially when you have too much sugar, what I mean is when you have too much sugar, you feel tired. You want to go to sleep, you feel drowsy, you feel dizzy, you can't think properly. It's because of the sugar you've had. So if you are to stick to this routine of walking after every sugary thing you have for 15 minutes, you will notice a lot of changes in your body. Now, you need to try this method. Whenever you have something sugary, say to yourself, look, I know I can't stop the sugar because it's very, very, very famous and normal to have sugar in this day and age. So, what I will do is, I'll walk it off, and then when I feel like eating more sugary stuff, I'll eat it, but then I'll have to maintain my walk. Now, I'll give you an example. As I was mentioning before, if you have two scoops of ice cream, walk for 15 minutes or 15 to 30 minutes. If you've had three scoops of ice cream, walk for 45 minutes. And normal people, they won't eat more than three scoops of ice cream in one sitting, anyways. So, job done and sorted. If you've had rice, let's say you've had white rice, three big plates. Me, I'm big rice eater, I know I am. So what I do is once I've had rice, 10 minutes later, I go for a walk. And I walk for 1 hour consistently. No sitting, no pausing, no breaks, no eating in between that as well. That's the technique, biggest technique. You don't eat anything in between that. Even if you feel tired, we don't drink water. So you walk and you walk and you walk and you don't stop, and you walk in a medium fast speed. Not too fast, not too slow. That's the trick. And once you do this every day, so look, as I mentioned, I've had three plates of rice, let's say, three big plates of rice. All I need to do is walk for 1 hour. But it has to be within after 10 minutes of each meal. So if you don't do this, what happens is then you'll have to burn the calories more and more, and you'll have to work more harder than you would. So for example, what I mean by this is you've had a meal, rice or sugary meal. What you need to now do is if you delay exercising more than 10 minutes after the meal, that sugar's going to have a bad impact on you, and you'll have to work harder until you actually lose that sugar from the body. Thank you very much for watching today. I really hope you've enjoyed it. I really hope that you subscribe. I still have no subscribers. I'm very, very, very concerned. And I'm very, very upset that my viewers are not subscribing enough. So I really look forward for you people to subscribe. And when you subscribe, that's the only way my channel is going to run forward. And it's going to, you know, it's going to be good. So look, I would like you to really subscribe my channel so I can make more useful videos like this. Thank you very much and goodbye.